Welcome back to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. I hope you're well and staying blessed, enjoying life wherever you are. Happy Leo season. This is an air sign read for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarians. So if you have those signs highly aspected, this read is likely for you. Check out the other signs. Of course, leave any information that doesn't resonate. They're timeless. If you feel called to watch a video at a later time, go ahead and do so. If you'd like to book with me, the information is in the description box. The email is corrected. We do have the mic for this read. I'm real excited. I hope you like it. That's the only complaint I've ever gotten about my channel, is that it's too quiet. So we have a mic. Alright, it is nice not having to like lean in as closely as possible to the phone, to my recording device while I film, because yeah, it's just kind of annoying. Anywho, you want a book, check out the email. Hope you like the content. Using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. First row will be your recent past. The second row will be your current energy. The third row will be your future. Bottom of the deck holds the overall energy for my reads. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bottom of the deck holds the overall energy for my reads. That's a lot of cards. No way. All right. It's exactly the right amount, so I'm taking them, guys. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Look. Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, the Hierophant, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Double Knight, double Five, consecutive, and also these fall out, so I already have your clarifying cards, which I haven't seen yet. The Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so you've got a 99 as well. Major change. Air signs, I'm loving it. I hope you're enjoying the season, and I hope you're having a good time in life, regardless of what season you watch this. The Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Coin, represents fruits of labor, reckless spending, and rewards, money rewards. Very money energy card. Very much about you've gained something based on work and effort, and you're enjoying it. Leo season might be filled like that for you, or air signs, excuse me. You might be just enjoying fruits of labor. You might really have benefited and have some sort of income where you're just kind of like enjoying something with money in a really happy way. Now, in your recent past, you've got an interesting energy in air signs. Sorry, I'm stuttering. You've got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. The Page of Swords is going to represent action, impulsiveness, and defending beliefs. The Knight of Pentacles is going to represent efficiency, hard work, and responsibility. The Two of Cups is going to represent unity, partnership, and connection. Sometimes you have to represent who you have unity with and who you don't. Sometimes it's an interesting lesson because you really thought you did, but you didn't. You know what I mean? And it might consume you with the Page of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles, but I put so much work into it, and I was like very responsible, and you're like curious in terms of mental energy. You just cannot let it go. But I did this, and I did this, and I gave them half of everything I earned, and I did that, and they asked for this, so I did it, and then they won't even do the one thing that I asked, even though I've done every single thing that they've agreed to, and they still won't do the one thing that they agreed to. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm already reading your current energy with the Five of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. The Five of Swords is conflict due to unbridled ambition. Hi, fire signs. Five of Swords is unbridled ambition, win at all cost, sneakiness energy. It's You or someone around you being so focused on what they can kind of like accumulate that they really just don't care about anything else. They're just very selfish. The Hierophant, the Queen of Swords. The Hierophant is a major arcana. She represents tradition, legacy, society, organized religion. She can often represent society recognizing where something or someone has been sneaky and kind of like overly ambitious with the Five of Swords and had kind of like a win at all cost energy. And with the Queen of Swords, you've got like there's no confusion in terms of mental energy. It's complexity, it's perceptiveness, it's clear-mindedness. It's like you enjoying the fruits of your labor and like someone around you and people around you being almost like you don't really deserve that for no reason. It's the Nine of Pentacles. You deserve it. You earned it. You did the thing. It's yours. But for whatever reason, this selfish person has decided that and convinced others in a weird way that you don't deserve whatever this is. It's likely a toxic relationship. You tried. You can't make someone love you. You can't make someone not be like gossip and make up lies about you, to be verbally abusive, to create drama in your society. You can't make someone not only care about themselves. You can't make someone be nice about you. Okay, what is that line everybody always uses? I lied to make you look better. You lied to make me look bad energy. So, and being clear on it, like you are very well, like no questions at all anymore. I know who this is and what they're doing and why, and there's going to be change because of it, because you're looking for an emperor. To your empress, you nurture, they create leadership. You create love and beauty and creation, and they create action and responsibility, and they create order with what you gift. That's what an emperor does. That's not what this person can ever do. Ever. This is an Aries card. And Aries could be of major significance to some of y'all. This is interesting. So for your future, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. The King of all Kings is the Emperor. He literally is structure, ambition, authority, and rationality. He is able to work with all four elements. That's why we call him the King of all Kings. He's showing up in the future in a major way. Now the double nine here is significant, and you've got the Nine of Cups being satisfaction, luxury, emotional stability, and then following the Knight of Cups, which is idealistic thought. I like to say idealistic thoughts, but more so like idealism in terms of emotion. So whatever you would idealistically want in terms of emotion, right? What is romantic to you? What is following your heart? That's this card. The Knight of Cups is a big deal. In your future, you're knowing, I'm this, I want this, I'm not doing this. I'm not fighting you. I'm not going to heal you. I'm not taking patience. I'm taking an emperor or nothing. And I keep hearing about this, like this idiotic male loneliness joke, but it's like, if you're not going to show up for a woman, how do you expect her to risk her life to give you a child? If you're not going to help her by so much as cleaning and cooking and at least paying half the bills while she's pregnant and risking her life to give you a child, then you don't deserve that family. You're not a victim. If you're not going to show up as the emperor, you don't deserve the empress. It is that simple. People don't want to see it that way, but it's that simple. And you very being clear on this in the future. Okay, I want this. I am this. I will create this. 9-9. I am not budging. This is what I want. And the clarifying cards are actually going to be a surprise to me as well. I haven't flipped them. I didn't see them because of how weird your cards just like literally all fell out, which is not normal at all, guys. This is such a quick read. It's funny, and my phone's trying to die, so I gotta get done. Oh, it's a reversal. Oh, it's one reversal. Your girl likes the reversals. It's fun. Okay. 7 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles are your clarifying cards, my loves. The 7 of Pentacles or 7 of Coins in reverse is work without results, distraction, no rewards. The King of Pentacles is abundance, prosperity, provider, generosity energy. You are no longer willing to do this. It's provider, it's generous man, it's love, it's commitment, or it's nothing. It's that simple. You're not willing to be generous to people that don't give you work with results, that are distracting, that don't give you rewards. You're no longer willing to pretend like people are generous. You're no longer to lie for them if they're not. You're not now standing up and saying, I want this. If you don't show up as this, I am not going to be the alpha and the omega. So if you don't want to be, then you need to sit down and get out of the way for a man that will. Or a woman that will, depending on your preferences. But yeah, ultimately, that's where you're at. This is such a relationship read for a general, but it's very clear cut. Not wanting to budge, not being willing to sacrifice anymore because you've learned that when people are selfish, they will never stop taking. They will do literally every kind of abusive thing that you could think of because they're never going to be this person and they want your rewards. They do not ever want to be this man, but they do want your fruits. And so they're going to pretend and lie and steal and be sneaky to get what they want. And you're no longer saying maybe, no more excuses. If you don't show up as I want, then that's the sign. If it's not working, then it's not working. There's no more discussing it. There's no more possibilities. There's no more how do I start holding someone accountable that refuses accountability and picks a fight with me or walks away from me or whatever every single time I just so much as talk to them. There's nothing there, baby. That's a toxic relationship. If you can't talk about if you come to someone with a problem and it starts an argument, that relationship's the problem. That's the problem. If you're trying to heal someone and get them to grow and they won't, they're always going to be there. You being generous with them is leading to you having an empty cup, and it's not ideal. It's not what we want. It's taking too much. So we're done. Moving on. And it's here because you've learned this lesson. So you're coming into your nope, I'm not going to be generous with people that it doesn't benefit me from. This is equal give and take. This has nothing to do with fair share or anything like this. It's about equal give and take, and how like weirdly chaotic it has gotten. Anyways, I love you all dearly. I hope you enjoy the read and the content. I'll see you in the next one.